Now Oster for Reading. Matejovski pokes it past Gali. He's got options here. This is Leroy Lita. Just delayed the shot. Allowed Mears to come back at him.
Well, it's Leroy Lita's third chance of the game, and this is the best of all. His first touch isn't great, and he allows Mears to come back and make the challenge. Golden opportunity spurned by Leroy Lita.
Well, Lita's won it back again brilliantly. Oster through for Kitson. Oh, now Harper has a go! Oh, what a goal! What a moment to score a goal like that! Reading's 9-hour goal drought has ended. Their 11th hour survival bid has begun.
Well, the goal's been coming. There's been 15 minutes of total domination from Reading. They've wasted 4 or 5 good situations. On this occasion, the finish from Harper was quite exquisite. Kitson could have shot. He's unselfish, lays it off to Harper, comes back on his left foot, curls it around Carroll into the far corner. He takes aim, knows exactly what he wants to do. Quite deliberate, and a quite brilliant finish from Harper. Reading take a deserved lead.
And Steve Coppell said in his press conference, there are no half measures, we have to go for it. A lot of anxiety amongst the 3,500 travelling supporters. Jones urged to shoot, and does, and Hanneman saves. Corner.
Well, finally the Derby fans have had something to cheer about.
Forward by Murty. Nyatanga will meet that. Well, there's the half-time whistle. So far, so good for Reading. What a stunning goal it was from James Harper, his 6th goal of the season. Those fans have been rewarded for their tremendous support throughout that first half. They lead 1-0. There's still 45 minutes to go, and events elsewhere will have a big say on what happens to Reading. And their goal drought is over. Half-time at Pride Park. Derby County 0, Reading 1. Well, Reading have won 9 of the last 12 matches when they've scored the first goal. They have to win this one, and with the scorelines as they are at the start of the second half, Reading would stay up. Steve Coppell now in the dugout for the second half. Feverish support from the travelling fans. They've made the trip from Berkshire. Hunt plays it short. Shorey, shooting chance, spilled by the goalkeeper. Lita, chance for Kitson! 2-0 to Reading. And look at the joy on the faces of those supporters. Could it be salvation?
Enormous credit must go to Steve Coppell, Wally Downs and Kevin Dillon, the coaching staff at Reading, because they've come up with a free kick which has really caught out Derby. Everyone anticipating the ball played into the box, but it was played square from Hunt. Shorey takes possession, 2-touch, drives it on goal. Carroll makes the save. Lita turns it back across the goal. Kitson follows it in, slides in with his left foot to have the easiest of tasks of putting the ball into the unguarded net. That's the goal they wanted. Reading are firmly in the driving seat with this second goal.
We're past the midway point of the second half, and this is Doyle stealing the ball from Nyatanga. Still Doyle, through for Lita. Oh, Edworthy with an important block. Matejovski! Well, it's 3-0. Did Doyle get the final touch there? Reading have got the points, that's for sure. They've done as much as they can.
Well, the shirt's off, but Kevin Doyle's not too interested. He's prepared to take a yellow card. He knows that that goal It's been so important for Reading. If the second wasn't quite enough, surely the third has clinched it. Ball played across, Edworthy gets a block in it. In comes Doyle, he's actually on the floor, but he hooks the ball with his left foot past Carroll. Terrific play from Doyle, he stays alive despite the challenge coming in of Darren Moore. There you see the left foot, off the far post, rose into the back of the net, into the back of the goal I should say. And the celebrations from Kevin Doyle have begun.
Oh, how proud must Steve Coppell be of his players today. On the back of 6 games without a goal, just 2 points in that time, and they've produced an outstanding away day performance here. Well, news filtering through that Fulham have taken the lead at Portsmouth, and it all changes again. So the situation changes once again for Reading. There's nothing they can do here. Oh, they're just hoping and praying for some good news. Doyle to Ostap, looks to return it to Kevin Doyle. Leiter's in the centre. Nyatanga blocks the first cross. This is Hunt. Leiter! Goal! 4-0 to Reading. Leroy Leiter at last gets on the score sheet.
If ever a player deserved a goal, it was Leroy Leiter. Literally from the first to the 90th minute, he's run his heart out for the cause, missed numerous chances, kept going, finally gets his reward, dives in at the near post. Good header, right into the roof of the net. Good little ball in from Hunt, but he gets on the end of it, Leiter, with a diving header.
The fans still hoping for good news from elsewhere. Are all 3 teams in this relegation battle going to win on the last day? There's the full-time whistle here. It's a thumping victory for Steve Coppell's Reading. Will it be enough to keep them in the Premier League? His side could hardly have done any more. Leroy Leiter with the 4th goal. The time is running out in the game at Fratton Park. The Derby fans know they'll be playing Championship football next season. The Reading supporters face an anxious wait to see if they too will be joining the Rams in the Championship. Steve Coppell's side positive here from the very outset, scoring a wonderful goal from James Harper after a quarter of an hour. Dave Kitson made it 2 on the hour mark. Doyle came off the bench to score straight away on 68 minutes. Leroy Leiter made it 4 in stoppage time, but the tears of that young man tell the story. Applause for the supporters, who were quite magnificent for Reading. 3,500 of them didn't stop singing for the whole 90 minutes. But it's not enough. Reading will be back into the Championship after a 2-season stay in the Barclays Premier League. This will be a Championship fixture next season. They just left themselves with too much to do, and the moment it was taken out of their hands, they knew it would be an uphill task. Fulham survive. Reading are down. Full time at Pride Park. Derby County 0, Reading 4, but the Royals relegated.